Hello, hello, Cancer. Welcome to Creators on the Crest. My name is Stephanie, and I do have Blazer the Morkie with me, but today we're doing some readings that will assist you with actually seeing the cards, and I think you're going to like this. Plus, it's just working out for my lifestyle at the moment. My readings are all intended to inspire and uplift you, even through the harder types of messages, so do keep that in mind. I do invite you to get as comfortable as you can when you listen to this reading and give yourself plenty of space and time. I do try to keep these succinct. I also honor the energies with the reading. So if the energies keep going and are taking me someplace, I'll definitely continue that. These are timeless readings, meaning that whenever you have found this reading, it is the most auspicious time for you to hear these messages. And also do keep in mind these are general readings, so take only what resonates and leave the rest. Many of you know I have lots of good stuff in the description below. Be sure to check it out, and I really appreciate your likes, your shares, the subscribes. Be sure to hit that notification bell so you receive all the updates when I post a reading. You never know what's going to come out and you don't want to miss a thing. I've been doing more impromptu lives as well, and those have been a lot of fun. Okay, Cancer, let's get into this. We're going to pull you a card here from this beautiful large deck. This is called the Tarot of Enchanted Dreams. Now, what I'm going to do today is I'm going to pull you a significator card. This will be similar to your overall energy, but something that is significant to you and for you right now. Cancer, it looks like you are working on the energies of the earth and really working with your material world at this particular time. So you got the Ace of Pentacles. And this is the card and the energy that's going to drive the entire reading today. I love the beautiful, brilliant yellow golden color I'm seeing here. I'm also seeing butterflies, which are a constant reminder of transformational energies. Some of you are maybe trying to manifest that new income stream, a side hustle that you would like to take off. Some of you may be building a business. Others of you, it could be a new living situation or some sort of break, maybe. I feel for some of you, there could be a little good news break, maybe a really nice tax return or something coming through that sets you ahead. I'm also getting that decisions. Making good decisions is really important for you during this time. I'm going to start us off with the traditional Rider-Waite-Smith Tarot, and we're going to take a look at your energies. And then here in a little while, I will pull the energies of the other person or people you are connected to and take a look at theirs and then how those energies might interact in the middle. But I want to spend a little more time on you right now. So we're going to pull 3 cards here for you. You got the Moon, and I'll show them to you a little closer up here. The Magician, oh my, powerful energies, Cancer. And the 5 of Wands. Oh my goodness. Okay. I'm going to first go with the energy of the Moon here and talk about what this might mean for you. The Moon is your ruler, Cancer, and I think sometimes the Moon gets a bad rap, okay? And the energies of the Moon get a bad rap because we are dealing with shadows, we are dealing with darkness, we are dealing with eclipsing kind of energy here, and we're dealing with kind of a tough path that you're showing me here. The path up out of the water and into the mountains looks kind of windy and kind of rough. And I want to acknowledge that for some of you because I do think what you're telling me and your energy is telling me is that this has been hard, Stephanie. This has been hard for me to keep the momentum. It's been hard for me to stay consistent. It's been hard for me to hold on to resources. And I want to acknowledge that. And I also, in this card, want to acknowledge your tenacity, because you're still here. You're still listening to this message. You're still dedicating time to yourself to listen to this message that might help you and support you in some way. All right. And so it's all in how you take it, how you view it. And I feel like that's the issue here for you when it comes to the shadow energy too, and the challenges that you've had on your path. I think it's all in how you overcome the obstacles and rise above and use that Cancerian tenacity to overcome. Now, some of you, I am getting the sense for a population of you that this is the tougher part of the path is very recent and very acute. I do think the worst is over for you. I do get that sense, like the sun is starting to come out. We also have the sun pictured in the moon card. Isn't that interesting? The sun is coming out, but it has taken a toll. It's been some rainy nights, it's been some down times and maybe a lot of emotions being processed as a result of this. Now, what's really interesting here with the Magician coming up next is that, guess what, Cancer? You are manifesting, okay? You are manifesting here. Maybe, just maybe, what you're struggling with is manifesting in the most balanced way. And by balanced way, what I get is using all of the elements at your disposal. It may be time to take a step back and actually grab this pentacle that's here on the table with the Magician. Let's grab that pentacle and begin to observe and work with it, because that Ace of Pentacles here, that is the power of manifestation. The Magician represents the person, you, that I'm reading for, that you have this power of manifestation. For some reason, I feel like your focus hasn't been on that, or maybe you've lost a little focus. Now, I'm not talking about just reciting, positive affirmations. By all means, keep your positive affirmations going, keep the uplifting music going, the things that really inspire you. Do your vision boards, do the things that spark your creativity, and keep those going. But this is some sort of deeper energy that I feel has been, what's the word? Muted. Muted is the word here. There's some energy of manifestation that has been muted here for you. And it doesn't feel that great. I feel like it could be the influence of someone around you or a situation. I do think it's situational. I do think it's the physical world with this Ace of Pentacles. Pardon me. Sometimes, as I've described previously in my readings, I get physical responses to the energies, and that was a huge sneeze. Like at the moment I had to sneeze, it was really, really annoying. Something is really been grinding at you in your environment, causing a lot of tension, causing a lot of stress, something or someone. And I really think that you probably approached the situation with this person in a manner of wanting, or this situation with a group of people, perhaps a work environment, really wanting to give your best effort, really wanting to put your best foot forward. But it's like almost immediately you were met with conflict, disagreement, people not being on the same page. Even though you had the potential and the right intention going in, I feel that the energies and dynamic of the group or the relationship that you're dealing with, there's just some other things to work out. I do feel like we have a strong group of personalities here, but I also feel that there is some karma between you and this situation and these people. For some of you, this could be a past life relationship, and it's pulled you into a little bit of tension, a little bit of disagreement, a little bit of stress, maybe a lot bit of stress, because you did show me that rocky moon path there. Like I said, I feel like you're on the other side of it, but it may be time to take your manifestation to a new level. Maybe manifestation through some sort of physical action here with that Ace of Pentacles. Okay? I'm going to kind of hold the energy here of this Five of Wands while I pull some cards for the energy of the people or the environment around you. I think it has to do with that Five of Wands. And I'm just going to pull 2 cards here because I want to see what's going on. What has really been stressing Cancer about this person or this environment? This is the Gilded Tarot Royale. Beautiful deck that we're going to use here. Ooh. Okay, we're getting a couple of cards. Oh, so this other person, I'm really getting a personality or a person here. I'm going to hold these 2 cards up for a moment while I speak about them. The Nine of Wands and the Seven of Cups. It's like this person or this energy that you've encountered chooses to be difficult. They're very stubborn. They're very set in their ways, perhaps, or just have the energy of my way or the highway, Cancer. Gosh, that just doesn't feel good to you because you know there's other choices for them in the way that they could relate to you and possibly even relate to other people, but they choose to basically put their foot down, put a stake in the ground, and it's not like it's a healthy boundary situation. It's like me, my way. This is mine. And, of course, you probably understand that this comes from some sort of insecurity within this person, but you also have this sense of like, it's such a shame because this person could choose something different. But time and again, they keep making the choice to be stubborn. Also, this person is someone who is not a very good listener for you or for other people. Their energy to me feels grinding. It's like rough sandpaper. When you need like a really fine grained sandpaper and they're coming in with a really rough energy, like a wire brush, their energy just kind of grates. And I don't think it just grates on you. I think it grates on the whole group or everyone else. What is the best advice for you when dealing with this situation, when dealing with this tough environment, this tough person? Could be a boss or a manager type of situation. Again, your significator card is the Ace of Pentacles. I can't help but tune into the energies that some of you are ready for a new beginning, a fresh start. I think at first you thought that's what this was going to be, but we're at the point now, Cancer, where it really looks like it's impacting your own ability to manifest in your life. I think it's distracting you. It's distracting you in a lot of ways. Okay, so how can Cancer overcome this challenging situation? Ooh, Cancer, you got the Three of Wands here. So I'm getting a couple energies immediately coming out of this card. One is, Cancer, that it's time to start planning your exit from this situation. I think it's already been decided. I think you've already decided. We have a nice, bright, full moon here that indicates to me an energy of release. Like, I know I need to let this go. This isn't what I thought it was going to be. It's time for me to set sail. It's time for me to set sail and move away from these energies in this situation. While I'm still having to deal with it, though, with this Three of Wands, I do like that you're meeting the fire of the Nine of Wands that they have and the fire of the Five of Wands that's caused the stress and tension with the Three. I think this is your ability to hold the energy of wanting what is best for everyone, even the person who is super insecure or just has not been able to play well with the group, play nicely, play kindly. Let's say kindly. I'm not sure I like the word nice as much, but this is somebody who is not recognizing opportunities to be kind and to make the choices that they know will be for the best. It's really strange to me, Cancer, that person chooses that, and you know they do. And I think they know that you know that they choose that over and over and over again, even though they know there's other options here. Maybe you have tried already to address this person or address this relationship and you have been met with resistance. So that's why you're giving me the energy of like, it's time to move on. And in the meantime, I am going to stand my ground. And Cancers will do that. Cancers give lots of chances And that's why I'm picking up that you have addressed this with this person. Cancers are very, very generous with chances and understanding. And even now, so you hold the best intentions for yourself, this other person, and everyone that might be connected to it. You still hold that, but you're also saying to me, I'm out. And when you're out, you're out. Cancer doesn't beat around the bush. They don't make stuff up. They don't, once they're at the end of that rope, they're done. They're done, and there's no turning back. And I do feel like there's been some chances here. And so you're showing me, yeah, it's time to move on. I'm going to pull you a few cards here. I want to take a look at this Three of Wands because I want to ask the universe, how can we help Cancer make the moves? What does Cancer need to know about maybe the timing or the planning of their exit of this situation? Ooh, the Hermit. The Hermit came flying out. Let's get another one here. Another card for Cancer. Ooh, the Lovers. Oh my. Okay. All right. Whew. You have some really, really powerful energy going on here. Let's get Cancer's energies front and center here because this is about you, Cancer. This is about you, okay? And I want to acknowledge that. This is about you, a new beginning, a fresh start, something that is so important for you. And we're not going to lose sight that this reading is about you. And you're showing me that here. So we had asked, universe, how can Cancer make this transition? So Cancer, it looks like with the Hermit card coming in, with this being connected to Virgo energies, it is time for you to make a plan. We have the Three of Wands, which is a planning and preparation card. Now we have the Major Arcana card to go with it. It is this resistance, hesitation. I sense this hesitation in you with this Hermit card. We've got a snake in the path, and you've shown me in that Moon card the difficulty of the path that you've journeyed already. However, Cancer, this is a risk, yes, but it's one worth taking. Why? Because you are going to see the obstacles, feel the obstacles. For some of you, it's an intuitive feel the obstacles before you come upon them. It doesn't mean you're not going to encounter them. It doesn't mean necessarily you can find a path around them. Some of you might be able to do that at times, but look at the very narrow path the Hermit is walking here. I think this is an energy of mindfulness. I think it's an energy of putting a solid plan into place, but moreover, it's an energy of you trusting yourself and you trusting your inner wisdom. That is what the Lantern is all about. The Hermit holds out in front of him. First of all, he has an awesome wand as a walking stick. So we've got another wand here, and I love that. I love that transformative energy for you. I love how you're using the fire element to move yourself into a new territory. We got it with the butterflies and the transformation in that Ace of Pentacles card, and I now love, I was really getting at first to work with the earth energies, but I also see here that you're using fire. You're kind of experimenting with the elements in a whole new way. This Magician is about more than just using the elements like you always have. I think for a lot of you, it's a deeper connection with yourself. And this Hermit has the wand. He has the Lantern, which is the light of his inner wisdom. And he is like, oh, there's a snake. Maybe I need to wait for the snake to pass. Maybe I need to use my wand to scoot the snake over so I can walk by. Maybe I need to see if this snake is going to bite, right? There's choices being opened up to you through spending time. Now, you may do very well to keep this information to yourself. That's also the Hermit. The Hermit is not going to reveal what is going on inside. So Cancer, you may feel, hey, yes, I'm having a plan. I'm creating a plan, but I'm not going to tell my coworkers. I'm not going to tell maybe certain family members about this quite yet because I need to be good with it within myself first. And I really need to be supported. I really need to be supported. And you're showing me in this next card here that you want support. You want support. And that's the Lover's card. Now look, in this card. The masculine energy is reaching from between these beautiful Egyptian looking towers, and it's almost as if that masculine energy is from the spirit realm, and he is wrapping his arm around her, around the feminine energy, to support it, to protect it. And Cancer, I think you're very protected in this situation. However, I would still encourage you to take protective measures for your own energy, because there is still, when we look at her, she is very lightly clothed. There's a vulnerability here. Her heart is wide open here. You see her tossing her head back. This may be a feeling at times of like, I just want a break from these energies. I just want to lay back and be held. And I do feel like someone or something is coming in for you and doing that. It may be energetical, it may be spiritual, but it is there for you. And there's also this card in this particular deck is also giving me a very high priestessy vibe here, except we've got this really potent, strong masculine spirit energy coming in the background. But otherwise, I also get the high priestess here. This is a very important portal for you. I think it's going to be challenging. I'm not going to sugarcoat that. I do think this is going to be a challenge for you, but I also think it's going to light your path forward in new and unexpected ways that you couldn't possibly imagine. So I'm really being encouraged to have you stay opened up to that, Cancer. And there's these beautiful energies of partnership that may not yet be in your physical world. You have an ace here. This is a beginning. This is a start, okay? It may not be in your physical world yet, but rest assured it's there. It's coming. Right now, you need to work on this plan, and you need to be removing yourselves from the situations where people are choosing stress, tension, division, my way or the highway kind of energy, so that you can hear your own inner voice. That's this Hermit card, and get real clear on what your plan is going to be as you move forward. Now, I don't think I need to get into details about how you should plan or what you should do. Some people like list. Virgo likes lists. Virgo's an analysis kind of a sign. So you may want to do a little bit of research connected to this. Maybe some of you, it means taking up a new job. So you're going to have to get online and do that. Action is implied in your reading, but the kind of action that you're doing at the moment is planning. And we want to plan very smartly. We want to make sure that you moving forward, as you're working with these elements in a new and unique way, that you do so in a sense that you do not end up in another snafu, in another tense situation. What's really interesting here is I think that some of you really thought this was going to be different at first. You thought this was going to be different. It was probably even presented very differently to you than how it actually worked out. And that's what's disappointing. And I feel for you on that. I really do, Cancer. But I also see great growth, lots of major arcana showing up here. Not the easiest of paths, not the easiest of things to navigate, but with your tenacity and what I'm seeing here with the Ace of Pentacles being your significator card, that golden compass, that golden coin is right there for you. And you're going to be taking up the reins on that, okay? All right, let's close off your reading today, Cancer. We're going to get you a card from the Moonology Oracle, which is great for Cancer because Cancer is very much able to vibe with the moon and the tides and the things like that. Oh, and I love this. See, this is what I feel like is on the horizon for you, Cancer. You got show the world the real you. Full moon in Aquarius. Remember, I saw the full moon over here in your Three of Wands. I really want you to take a look at the Aquarian energy, the water bearer, right? And I do think right now you're working with earth and fire, but I think water is on the horizon for you. Definitely check out when you're watching this, check out when the next full moon in Aquarius may be, and check out the calendar, check out some things. I really do feel like what you are beginning to envision now is going to bring you to this beautiful place of being able to be who you are. Like right now, you're not sharing your plans with everyone. Maybe a very trusted trusted friend, but you're definitely keeping on the down low. This energy is coming in and telling me that there's going to be some breakthroughs and some advantageous times for you to show the world who you really are. For some of you, this could be taking a completely different direction with your job or your chosen career, or who you're going to accept into your inner circle, who you're going to tolerate, or maybe your tolerance level for certain behaviors has decreased permanently. As I said, and I'm starting to feel like I need to burp. Energy is bubbling up from the heart. I am getting the message that Cancer, you need to focus on you unapologetically, and that you don't have to spend so much time with these characters that sow seeds of dissension and tension and rivalry and conflict. You do not have to spend as much time with these people, if any at all. So for some of you, this is a complete course correction in your life. I wouldn't be surprised if you have a lot of, we'll say personnel transfer in and out of your life, in and out of the circle that you hold, because of the great importance of you honoring yourself here. And the other thing that I wanted to do here, Cancer, was to get a rune. I have several rune sets, but the one that I want to use today is the Viking wheel. Isn't that beautiful? This I got on Etsy, and then around the side of the holder, we have all of the runes. Now, the study of the runes is a lifelong one. Much like the study of astrology, the study of tarot, we are constantly able with these arts and sciences to learn and to grow. These are runes of the Elder Futhark. These have Norse Germanic history. But I also encourage you, if you are not Norse Germanic, like me, I have roots in those cultures. Some of you may have your roots in other cultures that have their own sacred languages and symbols, and I would definitely encourage you to look into those. It's very uncanny and absolutely amazing how the indigenous cultures of our world have preserved a lot of this information. You might have to dig a little bit. You might have to talk to some people about it, but you will be able to find it. So I would like to get the highest and best rune for Cancer that symbolizes how they can transform this situation and improve their path and journey. So we're going to mix. And this one is popping out. And so you got, let me see if I can hold this rune up so you can see it. This is a really cool rune. It is called Perthro, P-E-T-H-R-O. This is about birth and wisdom, which I like. That goes along with that ace, that birth card. The wisdom, I got the high priestess vibe from that Lovers deck. Kinship, that would be really honing in on your inner circle and only keeping people there that you trust and that are supportive, and by supportive, that can mean those are the kind of people who will tell it like it is. They're going to tell you the truth, though. You're going to feel that transparency. I'm getting a sense of transparency, which is really interesting because prayer throw can indicate what is hidden and what is a mystery and what is a secret. You're going to be keeping a little bit more to yourself with that Hermit card, but in your most trusted and valued relationships, you want transparency, Cancer. It also can represent an initiation of sort and really getting in alignment with your destiny and what you're meant to do. And I do think you all are taking your life in a new direction here with that Ace of Pentacles. There's something new on the horizon after a time of great transformation, which is what you're going through and dealing with right now. Cancer, thank you so much for joining this reading today. It was my absolute pleasure to do this for you. Thank you so much for your time and your comments, your likes, your shares, and I look forward to seeing you next time.